There we go. Oh wait, let's leave the game off for now. Have you made the lob? Oh, uh, uh, yeah, it didn't even have a I just opened the multiplayer menu and it was the first one there, and I didn't even have to put in a password. I see. Oh, okay. I thought you were still using the. Yep. I wouldn't. I mean, that makes sense for the. It was fucking hypnotism. um, the, we got, but we. No, it wasn't the. It well. It wasn't the lions. It was the necklace that the lions had, but we never found out that. So well, no, because it was like they made such a big deal about the lions, right? So then I felt like because they made such a big deal about the lions, it had to have been a red herring. And then the twist would be that it's like, it would be symbolism, and then it would be something to do with that because it kept referring to the British lion, and then it's all about lions, so I'm like because I felt like the 2 lines would be too obvious. And then it turns out, no, we were meant to read all the previous newspapers to find out about previous crimes, which would have been linked to the lions. Uh, like, everything pointed to it, but because we didn't read the previous fucking newspapers. Well, you see it's like we just have to be aware of it now, so if we feel like we're hitting a dead end, then maybe oh boy. Um Well, like, so we don't get confused, leave it as, like, just the one we, need for now. Cryptic Corpse. Oh, yeah, here's the newspaper for that one. Because it's a case of, like, if we have all of the newspapers out, I say we're probably just gonna get confused having them all there, so it's kind of a case of, like, we just go to them if we. You see, that's part of the reason why, because 'cause it'd be a pain in the ass to put them back. Though I guess we do have like, drawers here to be. Yeah. I just duplicated the one for this one. Yeah, yeah, I know, it's like the it is yeah. I mean, it's a case of, like, it would just I think it's, like, each like, the cases are in chronological order, so I say it's just because it's not like it was like, "Oh, you meant to read the newspaper from case 8 when we were on case 4." I duplicated the one we need, but the rest are just, "Get out of here, tin soldier." The light slap. Oh, wait, I forgot I had to turn back on the game audio. You're not gonna get them back in. Well, I guess you technically could, but it's a case of, like, you'd have to, yeah, you'd have to, like, unlock it, move it to its own position, then put it in, then put it back, then relock it. Yeah. Okay. I'll just take a sip of my hot chocolate. I've upgraded from tea. Uh, I mean, what better way to listen to lo-fi music than with, hot chocolate? Let me know when, I can start. I didn't actually end up starting to listen to any of the Sherlock Holmes audiobooks because it's just the first one's like 6 hours, and I'm just like, "No, I feel like I need to, like, properly sit down for a 6-hour experience." Oh, okay. Um, it is early in the morning when the note arrives summoning us to Holmes at the morgue at Bart's, making it a point to forego breakfast. We proceed there immediately. Oh, it's gonna be nasty. At the hospital, a young orderly, mistakenly sleepy eyes for sorrowful ones, assumes we have come to identify the remains of a loved one. So excessive are his expressions of sympathy, we don't have the heart to disabuse, disabuse him and quickly make our way down the corridor towards the dispute. It's meant to be dispute, right? Um, and quickly make our way down the corridor towards a stairway and descend. We plunge until we find ourselves in a dimly lit, cavernous room with three long rows of marble slabs, most of which are occupied by white sheet bundles whose contents are both evident and eerie. Down the middle row is a lantern gleams, casting its silhouette a group of moving figures gathered at one of the slabs. We make our way there silently to take our place on the periphery? Prefery? Mourners at the gravesite. The knife long periphery, yeah. The knife, long and slender, entered the back of the neck with an upwards motion and pierced the brain, says Sir Jasper Meeks. Expertly done, I would say. It seems odd that in the crowded theater no one had heard the commotion, says Inspector Lestrade. Not at all, Inspector, says Watson. Death would have been instantaneous. There would have been no commotion to speak of. I know that from Lord of the Rings. Peering over Wiggins' shoulder, we see the body of a man in his mid-30s. He is slight build, and although his height is difficult to assess in the prone position, we estimate it to be 5'7" or thereabouts. It might be said that he is a handsome, but his features are totally unremarkable. Other only his carrot-colored hair stands out. Holmes points out the corpse's hands. Well manicured, almost delicate, he says, more of to himself than anyone else. As you know nothing about him, nothing at all, Dr. Watson, answers Lestrade. I have his effects in the adjoining room, says Meek. As we file away from the body, Holmes notes our presence and explains that the man was found dead last evening at the Elephant and Castle Theatre. He was killed during the performance and discovered by the usher afterwards. The usher indicated that the deceased had occupied the same box alone every night for the last week. Once in the room, Holmes turned his attention to the dead man's possessions. Laid out on the table there, he examines first clothing. There is a coat, black with velvet trimmed collar and pocket flaps, and trousers. Deep gray and black pinstripes. A label in the lining reads "Pool and Son." That's probably a clothing store we can visit. He was a bit of a dandy, comments Wiggins, pointing to the shirt with ruffled front and cuffs. Indeed, says Watson, fingering a derby much like Wiggins' own. I emptied all the pockets, as you can see, said Sir Jasper. The inventory includes £60 in notes plus odd coinage. A cigar still in its Simon's wrapper, a diamond stick pin, Oh, Simpsons wrapper, a stick pin, and some papers. Oh, yeah. I feel like the hands might be an important detail because 'cause they're well manicured. I feel like because they pointed that out, it might come up, but just something to be mindful of, essentially. I mean, you're talking to a dyslexic, so I mean, um, we mightn't score well, but I'm confident we'll probably get the case right because we only got 1 wrong so far, and that's because we didn't assume hypnosis with no evidence. What? Oh, yeah, well, the first one was because it was our first go at it, and then, like, the other one we got wrong was because there was no way we could have came to that conclusion logically. Like, the 3rd case was literally a leap of faith. The last one, we didn't fully figure it out, but that's because we didn't realize we were allowed to look at previous newspapers, and that was actually, like, an intended method. But that was mostly just an issue because 'cause we're doing it on tabletop, so it's kinda like everything's neatly divided when um, well then. I'd say, yeah, he is a light he is of slight build, so yeah, I guess it's just, like, slightly above average? I don't know, or, like, does that mean, like, weak? Um, yeah, yeah. Um, I will say probably best to also put down the height because that might come up where it's like, could they reach or do something or other with well I'm mostly just thinking, like, theoretically, maybe the reason he got stabbed in the back of the neck might have been something height related. It could come up, it probably won't, but it's better safe than sorry to have it on hand. Nope. Well, that might come up on the next page. Like, we might get an identity if we go to Pool& and Son because that seems like a very fancy cigarette brand, so they're like the fact the inventory includes 60 pounds in notes, it's clear that it wasn't a robbery. Also, because he still had the diamond sticker pins on the fancy cigar. Um, well, like, maybe it's just a diamond image on a sticker, but I'll just look up a stick pin right now just to make sure. A straight pin with an ornament head worn to keep a tie in place or as a brooch. Oh, yeah, yeah, it might yeah, it's probably, like, just basically a pin with a diamond at the end of it just stuck into the cigar, probably to hold the wrapper in place. Will I go to the next page? Ah, and here's the papers. What? Like it's that. Well, like, let's let um Yeah, yeah. I'll just copy and paste it so, like, at whatever stage you can just do it. Well, I just made a copy here or whatever, just so we don't have to go back to the page, basically. Um, so Bridge House Hotel for families and commercial gentlemen. 3rd of March, 1 room. I don't know how to read that, but that's probably somewhere he stayed. So Bridge House Hotel's another location. Elephant Castle Theater, that's where he was. Elborough High, Arborough R, St. Geoffrey, R Waterloo, Exbridge, Elvicum, R Villeray. I feel like that might be something to do with the cipher. On an assumption. Well, if like yeah, I just have it to the side, so it's just, Holmes picks up the diamond stick pin and goes to a glass enclosed case. Quite genuine, he says, points to a scratch in the glass. What's this? Calls out Wigson. He had picked up the derby and now he pulls a folded sheet of paper from the inside brand. Oh, so the cipher or like the coded message was on the cigar. Um, because pointing to a scratch in the glass. What's this? Picked up the derby, and now he pulls a folded sheet of paper from the inside hand. I assume that's what that means. It would appear, says Holmes, that we're dealing with a very mysterious fellow. I'm gonna Google that right now. Um, Cigar Lounge Derby. What? That's not helpful. Um, a boot or shoe having the eyelet tab stitched on the top of a vamp. A hard cheese made from skimmed milk? Uh, you picked up the derby and now okay, it also could be a hat, so I think maybe it was just hidden in his hat. Okay. That makes more sense. So we have 3 locations we can go to. Um, I feel like the best well, actually, no, he could have been using a false name. But Well, well, I like how we probably need to get a major clue for that. It's like, just put it on a computer. Yeah, this game came out in, like, the '80s. They didn't have computers that could just do that. No, I meant that, like, a computer could just do it for you. It's like, yeah, but I feel like the common person doesn't know it. Well, fair. I get um, yeah, yep. So, we have 3 locations we can pick from to go to. Um, we can go to the site of the murder, we can go to the hotel he was staying at, or we can go to the cigar place. Could be locations or something, not sure. Yeah. That's like, that's like a receipt or something from, like, a hotel he stayed at, so it's like we could probably definitely get the name from the hotel if he used his real name, or we might find something in his room. The 3 interesting places are, the site of the murder, the Elephant and Castle Theater, the cigar place, Pool& and Sons, and then lastly, Bridge House Hotel, which is where the victim was staying. Um, Bridge House Hotel, 3SE. Um, wait, is there thea It might be. Was it Castle? After we went where? True. Well, I mean, like, all 3 seem to be a good idea right now. 22 WC. Yeah, I'm just taking down the locations just because we don't have to look for them later then. It's tw Oh, wait, not the Grand Hotel, it's the Bridge Hotel, right? Bridge House. 3 SE. Um, Wait, where did you oh, yeah. Oh, wait, did I take this down on a different one? Where's the Oh, maybe we were both typing stuff onto it, so it undid mine when I put down the location of the crime scene. Weird. I put in, like, 13 SE, but it just seems to have deleted itself, so I'll just put it in again. Uh, um, oh, Simpson Cigar Divian. I guess that would be Simpson's brand, so 20 WC. I'll put it down. It's just a case of, like, I'm gonna look for the actual location of the shop he got it from, though, but, in case that's actually a location as well. Sure, just let me find the O section. Oh, here we go. Pool& and Co? I guess that must wait, no, that's Pool& and Co, not Pools& and Stuff. Which is it? They might become a character of note, yeah. Um, every night at Elephant and Castle, so they might have been the ones singing the night the victim was killed, so, well, like, when we go there, we'll probably find out what show was on and all that. Um, but it was Pools& and Son, not Pool& and Co, right? Because, like, there's Pool& and Co, but there's no Pool& and Son. I guess it might be Porter. Yeah, no. Well, like, if you look down here, it's like Pool& and Co and Pool& and like, so it could be Pool& and Co, but it's just I'll put a question mark on it just in case. Uh, NEC. Um, could um, I wasn't I already looked in the tobacco section, that's where I found Simpson. NEC. It's on the last page because it's alphabetical. Oh, they're ta oh, well, like The the stick pin, could have been like, that's more of a clothing thing when I looked it up. We just assumed it was for a cigar. Let me actually read the bit on that last page. Was the what like, the stick pin might have been separate, and we just thought it was part with the cigar. Um, 60 pound of no odd coinage, a cigar still in the Simpsons wrapper. Oh, a diamond I didn't see the comma. A diamond stick pin and some papers. So the diamond stick pin is a separate thing. So, okay. Okay, yeah, so that is probably the right, address then, so I'll just remove the what. I if the biggest red herring. No, that could be a good catch. I guess we'll wait and see. You're reading page 2, so I'll do page 1? Or oh, okay, you've been going through all of it, okay. Ireland and the Vatican. Uh, ooh, no clue. Uh, maybe, like, they have a fireplace in their bedroom. I think that might have been more commonplace back then. Oh god. So where do we wanna go first? We we could go to the hotel because it is literally the very first article in the section, even though it's only like a paragraph. Because you had this page left open, and I just realized it's literally the hotel, and I'm like, "Well, um" Yeah, you see, I just kinda like it was left open, and I just actually, like, looked at it a bit too long and went, "Oh, no." 3 SE, yep. Um, ah. At the Bridge House Hotel, we speak at the desk clerk. He remembers a man with red hair. He came in on the morning of the 3rd to reserve a room. He said that he and his wife will be in the town for the evening and wish to stay over one night. He flips the page over the registry to the 3rd. He registered under the name of Mr. and Mrs. Donald. Who was the clerk on the desk when he registered? I was, as it happens. The night clerk called in sick, and I was forced to work a double shift. Can you describe Mrs. Doland? She was young, quite lovely, and well playful. She showed me a pendant she was wearing and asked if it wasn't the loveliest thing I had ever seen. Um, okay. Out of curiosity, I'm just gonna check to see if there's any like how many Dolans there are. It's probably a fake name, but I'm just thinking like just see how many just in case. Um, there's only there's only one Dolan, it looks like. So potentially we have their house if it wasn't a fake name. Um, where is it again? Wait, oh wait, no, it's Donald. Donald is in like Donald Ducks. That's the wrong. Uh, Yeah, no, but I found a name that was like, it was the wrong last name. Oh, man, Doctor Doolittle. What name? Well, like, they might also live there, but it's all but, like, I mean, he had a diamond. Oh, okay, never mind then. Fake name or they're fr or they're from out of town because they did stay in a hotel. Um, Gotta close off all avenues just to make sure. So where to next? Um, sure, can go there. Um, West Central, West Central. 20, you said? The description. It I mean, like, it's not like it will get more information if you went one location before the other. Mhm. The description of the unidentified man rings a bell with the old duffer who overhears our conversation with the manager of Simon's Cigar Divan. Yes, I believe I know the fellow. Came in every afternoon about 2 o'clock from the last several weeks. I played chess with him, quite a good player. Can you tell us his name? I don't believe he ever gave it. I once asked him where he came from. His accent, although slight, was very strange. He said that his family was originally from Scotland. That led to something of a discussion about ancestry, famous relatives, and such. He said he was a part of a family line that had migrated to France and that his name was the same as the one of Napoleon's marshals. One of Napoleon's marshals. I never thought to ask which marshal. Did he mention anything at all about himself, a friend's name, a place where he'd been or going, anything? Every afternoon at about 4:45, almost on the dot, he would end our game. Said he had a pressing appointment, but I'm afraid he never elaborated. Um, when was the theater show? I guess like mark down somewhere that time because that seems is going to be very important. Um, and then I'll move the marker to the theater. 13 SE. There's 14, 15, 12. Oh, there it is. What? Uh, that there's like a bunch of names or oh. Oh, wow. Wow. The murder scene's so tiny. The only bit of information to come from our interview. 13. The only bit of information to come from our interview with the manager of the Elephant and Castle Theatre was the usher who found the body is that for 5 nights in a row, the red-headed man brought flowers with him to the theatre. I think we better question the backstage doorman, suggests Wiggins. Ralph Parrish was more than anxious to help, but can give us no real information. Lots of gents bring flowers backstage, but I don't recall no red-headed woman. They don't tip the hats to me, you know? Oh, no, red-haired man. They don't tip the hats to me, you know? Yeah. So the murder scene actually gave us jack shit. Un Unless you're like the lady you mentioned is actually, like, a massive deal, like, Miss Minnie Cavill might be who he's bringing flowers to. Can we actually get an address for her? Oh, wait, it's Cavill. I was looking up for M for the first name. I'm a fool. Uh, how do you spell Cavill again? Cavil. Oh. Uh, 11 SE is where Cavill Mini lives. So what? We first went to the hotel, then we went to Simpsons, and then we went to the crime scene, which is Elephant in Theater. Um, oh yeah, actually, I'll let you do that while I. Should I just put that? Um, should I put a mini down in interesting places or a new one for like interesting people? The in the newspaper mini. I have her address if we end up deciding to go to her place. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we could always just make interesting people. I mean, potentially sus if he was bringing flowers to her. Like, she could be the missus that went to the hotel, and they could have been using fake names, and it was, like, a very hush hush thing. Um, um, e even if she's not, she could potentially have seen him on the she might have seen him on the night of the murder. 11 SE. Do you wanna just go fucking go see Minnie? 'Cause the only other place we could go to is is the clothing place, but, like, all of these locations seem to have a lot of nothing apart from, like, minor bits here and there. Like, we're getting scraps, which is, 11 SE. Um um, Minnie Cavill, a beautiful and charming young lady, is more than a bit of a coquette. Or coquette? I don't know. In answers to our question about the red-haired man, she bats her long eyelashes and laughed coyly. I know a lot of men send flowers backstage, but no, I don't recall a red-haired gentleman. As she speaks, she plays with a small diamond pendant at her throat. Okay, so she might be Miss Donald because she focused on the pendant she had. So that is a connection. So she might be the one that goes to the hotel with him. She goes on to list the perils of a young actress, as she calls herself, with regard to the opposite sex during her. Can you move the hand, please? Her monologue. Wiggins catches our attention and nods towards a framed photograph of burly yellow in a bowler hat. The face is hardly a gentle one. The smile, barely visible underneath the chick mustache, is more menacing than friendly. Who's the man in the photograph? That's Roger, my boyfriend. I'm afraid I must r- rally. Oh, really be getting ready, she says, suddenly cutting short the interview. I have a supper engagement at the Globe. Please come and hear me sing at the theater, won't you? Okay, this is getting juicy. So, um, she's probably the one going to the hotel with the victim. They are probably using a fake name to keep it hush hush because she's already in a relationship with a man who seems very unfriendly and very big, so potentially could be like a threat. So it could be like that could be the way it plays out. Still seems a bit like it's too simple, but it's more than we gotten so far. Um cause like, this could just be the side question of, like, who did he go to who's Miss Donald? It's just this lady, and it's like, "Great job, 10 point." Um, um, well, I mean, like, he could be like, he had the diamond stick pin, he could just be very wealthy, and it's like, "Oh, he has money." Like, we don't know much about, Roger, I think she just said his name was? Yeah, we didn't get a last name, so we just have Roger. Um Should we just go to the clothing place now or just Oh, okay. Oh, well, there's Waterloo Bridge. Does this work? Why is that so thick? Oh, that's way too big. Okay, erase all drawn lines. Can I make this like Oh, there we go. Borough High, Road R? You just hit like minus. Like that's the smallest it'll go, that big dot. I'm just like ticking off locations that are like written down on it. What's X Bridge though? But is there a cross bridge? It doesn't look like it. Oh. Um, well, it says there is an eraser tool. It says left Vic embarment. So it would be the other way this way, yeah. Uh, the last one is right at Vivian? So it'd be a street that, like, you basically go in on somewhere along. Oh, here we go, Bivillers Street. So we have Charlie that's oh, wait, yeah, no, so Charing Cross Hotel, the music hall? I mean, it points directly into the music hall, that could potentially be it. I mean, left Vic Embankment and then right at Vivian Street, that, like, made perfect sense for this bit at the end. Oh, yeah, he comes from there, goes down, um, keep go or, like, yeah, then take a right on Waterloo to Waterloo, yeah, then cross bridge, then go left on Embankment until you get to Vivian Street, yeah. Do we just go to the Tivoli Music Hall and just see if that's it? Wait, what? Well, like, that's, like, the starting point, but then if you look, there's it points directly at an endpoint, which is the Tivoli Music Hall, I guess. Well, I think it's, like, that might be it, where it's, like, we found the endpoint, which is where, like, a drop off or something was meant to happen, and then the start is just, like, unnecessary. Out of I'm gonna just see if 23 WC is even in the book, just to see if we're be What do you mean waste a lot of time? I'm just seeing if, um wait, what? No, it's not. You see, like, Northern or Northumberland Avenue is the cutoff point. Because it's a road that's, like, the same color as the buildings. That's how you can tell if it's break of a section. Yeah, because like, it's weird they're weird shapes, and it's like, you feel like they'd make it a different color, so it was like it took me, like I think it was, like, the 2nd or 3rd case where I realized. Uh, no, I mean, like, you can see, like, the cutoff point's the same color as the building, so it blends in. They should have made it, like, a darker color or something so you could yeah. Yeah, yeah, WC. I just have to find WC. Oh, here we go. Uh, well, it's just a hunch because it's directly pointing and yeah, no, completely wrong because there's no you can't go there. Um, I mean, we have the path. I guess we could go back to it. Um, yeah, yeah. Fuck, don't look at that. Um, oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess. I guess we're reading this, sorry, because it's a starting point. After inquiring up and down the long lane, we come across Mrs. Jetley's boarding house. The price is well, actually, I should probably put the token down just so. The first, um, God, um, until, the man red hair is mentioned. Oh, that would be Mr. Charlie Donald. Okay, so he is Donald. His first name's Charlie, unless it's still a fake name, but we have the first name to the fake name. Um He didn't come home last night. Some sort of trouble, eh? When we informed her of the trouble, she nods her head matter of factly as if tragedy were no stranger. As she shows us to his room, she tells us that Charlie Donald arrived about 3 weeks before. He seemed pleasant enough, but evaded her questions as to his history. She didn't notice that he spoke with an odd accent. I don't mean to say he was a foreigner or nothing, but I ain't never heard the like in London. He was a quiet fellow, kept to himself pretty much. He did this thing with a coin, running it back and forth over the tops of his fingers like it was a mind of its own. Amazing it was. At the door to his room, she stops and asks what should be done with his things. We tell her that we will send the police along to collect them. He's paid up till the end of the week. Will I have to give that back? We assure her that she can keep the money, and that satisfies her immensely. She un- uh, you just arrived after Ash just did a epic gamer move. Well, we were get no, 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 this is something where, like, if we found the right place, we might have got a clue, or it's like, no, we were actually meant to do it this way. 'Cause he this is yeah, I instead of going to any of the locations, I just went straight to this coded message. Uh, it's going to do that. It's like, that's the whole point. Um, um, she'll lets us in, hesitates herself on the threshold, making a sign that is something between the Catholic sign of the cross and the pagan signal against the evil eye. She leaves us to our own devices. The room is small but comfortable. In one corner, next to the armchair, are two well-worn suitcases. Both have stickers of them for from Jardine, Matheson's and Co. They are empty. Not so the carpet bag underneath the chair. It contains a pair of new overalls and a cap with a brass plate which reads Supervisor, City of London. It also contains a leather satchel, which in turn contains a stethoscope. Perhaps. On the on the dresser top, there are several items of interest. First, a steamship ticket made out to an MP Charles and dated back January 4th. It is for passage across the SS Flying Cloud in the amount of £160. Next, a receipt for A. Marks and Co. in the amount of £200 and dated March 3rd. Then a stack of unused tickets for the Elephant and Castle Theater. There are three tickets for each of the nights: February 29th, 27th, 28th of March, 1st, 2nd, and 4th. They are box M seats 2, 3, and 4. Finally, there is a stack of pay bills dated February 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, March 1st, and 2nd. In the one from February 25th, the name of one of the performers, Minnie Cavill, is circled and the word beautiful is written inside it. On the small table in another corner is a chessboard. The pieces set up for play. On the washstand nearby is a shaving mug inscribed with the name Mac. Having completed our search, we find out Mrs. Jetley once again. Did Mr. Donald have any visitors? No, none. Did have a couple of letters delivered, though. One just yesterday, delivered by post, by messenger. Comings and goings, messenger service they was. Uh, I wouldn't even call it a blind shot. That was just fucking like skill on your part.
Oh my god, I was muted this entire time! Sentai! Thank
Right.
you so much!
I can hear you on Enfield Street.
Oh my
I
god!
I became Ash for the first
Holy shit!
hour
How
of the
the fuck did I not
stream.
know? What the fuck? Guys, we've
So
been
wait,
live for an hour! Damn
wow.
it!
So it's like I've just been talking to myself on
Yup,
your stream.
yup. No, I
Wonderful,
muted it yesterday.
wonderful.
I forgot about it. Thank you. Also, Mimi, I was saying that I hadn't time to watch any of your stream. And I feel so bad about it. I hope I get to catch them later.
Um,
But also we're playing a game where we're playing a we're like the regulars of Baker Street. We're kind of help Sherlock Holmes, and by help I
we're
mean
we're we're consultants for Sherlock Holmes to do
we're,
the stuff that he's too lazy to do.
which is basically he tells us to do something. We look into it, and then he goes, "Haha, you stupid dumb idiot! It's actually this way." And then we just
Yeah,
feel bad. We played 4 cases so far. This game is from like the 80s, by the way. It's like a really old board game. We played 4 cases. We got 1 right.
six.
The first one we fucked it up. The third one we got like we basically gave up because the actual answer was dumb. And the
Do we
fourth
want to
one,
just
yeah, we
do we
got thrown into a red herring.
do we want to just straight up go to comings and goings? Because I found the
No,
address.
I need to get way too many notes from this. This is such messenger. Well, you can put the place yourself. I am gonna.
Also, very. I wonder if that's intentional, just like the way Cummings is.
I think that may
It's
just be old
very.
English.
It might be. I guess it reminds me of Bacano, where there was a train called the Flying Pussyfoot. So
So weird accent. I should probably add it to his victim notes.
yeah, they mentioned that a few times. I think it said it might be Scottish.
Scottish or French?
Well, no, it was like he said his
Wait, I
family
had a
went to
victim notes
France.
number 2. Where is it? Oh, there you go. Because
Yeah.
they don't fit a single note. This guy is fucking
Oh
everywhere.
yeah, where's the
Weird
address?
accent. Scottish?
6
That train
SE.
name is iconic. What train? The coming and goings? But yeah, so apparently a guy was
Mimi's talking
assassinated in
about
a
the one
theater.
the one
Oh.
I was talking about. I was talking about Bacano because there was the train, the Flying Pussyfoot.
Oh, okay. So he arrived.
Uh,
So he's in London since 3 weeks.
let's see.
But that doesn't make
Yep.
sense because he
He
got.
also is in. He's also insanely wealthy.
Wait, where did you write that?
Well, like it's the fact that like he had made multiple purchases, all in like the hundreds of pounds, and then if you think about inflation, he probably spent like a couple grand at least, if not like 100 grand.
Wait, what the fuck? It did this thing with the coin running back and forth over the top of his finger like it had a mind of its own. So he's
Yeah,
also
you
good
never.
at like sleight of hand.
Yeah, seems
So
to
is
be.
he an actor or is he a conman?
Why not both? um, I'd
I'm just
say
gonna write actor or
to
conman.
if we go to the message service, we might intercept one of the letters meant for him.
Stefan.
And that probably would give us information about the cipher that like you probably we already have done, but it might give us like a little extra, I guess. I don't know.
Um,
Uh,
I need to keep. There's too much shit. I have to. He has 2 tickets. Man, I need more notes. Uh so he got steamship's ticket. Okay. So he has 2, and one of them is from like 2 days ago. John 4th. How much time does a steamship take? SS.
The delivery service is on the same page, so I don't have to turn it. So I just quickly read it.
Uh,
It's like it's
fine.
not much information. It's just a paragraph.
Oh wow, that
Uh,
yeah.
the clerk at coming and goings checks the log until the 4 messages were delivered to C. Donald at Mrs. Jetley's boarding house. The last of the four on the fourth. Do you remember the man who sent the messages? Yes, he was an older gentleman. He wore a long coat and a top hat. I remember specifically his eyes. They were dark and deep set under bushy eyebrows. There was no kindness in them. That might be Robert or Roger.
It might be. I have to put notes
Because
for that.
there was a similar description, if I remember right, about Roger, um, who is Minnie's boyfriend.
Stuck on these tickets.
Yeah, like you just wrote down like has a menacing boyfriend called Roger, but like I remember the description for him. It really mentioned how unkind his face looked. Though I think it focused more on like a mustache
So
than
here's the
the
thing.
bushy
Yes, a stack
eyebrows.
of unused tickets. Do you know that it's box M and seat 2, 3, and 4? The one he had on his was box M seat 1.
I feel like the unused tickets are because he couldn't get seat one, so he didn't go unless he got that specific area. Like it was,
Oh,
so it was probably like a drop off point or something. So he like if he got like room two, then it was worthless.
huh. But it's the same box. But yeah, drop off point maybe. No! Fuck.
You can
I.
redo if you, yeah.
Wait, where is it? I have to rewrite the fucking thing. Um.
What the hell was I talking about again? Oh yeah, I should write down a location history that we actually went to.
Yep. Please do that. Box M. C234. I'm gonna have to write findings in uh boarding house. Oh, the music is done. I'm gonna get another one which is like 3 hours.
How do you put the
Uh
line through?
it's BB code. It's if you click it at the go another
Oh,
time it
okay.
shows. Um chessboard,
So how
right.
do we
Let's write down
so how do we
chessboard.
find out who Roger is?
Uh
Where's that just on spirits kiss you a blade skill keen deep on it. Engaged quick skill shoot masses for our night. Just play tag rape.
we might wanna this is probably useless, but we know the suitcase thingy.
Oh yeah, we have the people that made the suitcase, right,
We
right.
have also those who made the coat, but I wouldn't
Madison
go.
and Matson and Co.
Supervisors, City of London.
Also a J.
But yeah, it's probably rich because he also paid in advance. Doesn't like talking about his history apparently on the boarding house.
Yeah, like he like everything about him is like meant to be a mystery,
I
so it's
think
like
this
he's
guy
investigated.
is a con man.
Um,
Oh, we already went
J.A.
to coming and goings.
Sardine. Yeah,
Right.
that's where I read, like, so we found out who's been giving the letters.
So, where do we go next?
I'm
What's the thing
seeing
with
if
the
I can.
Mac, by the way? On the western nearby, it's a shaving mug inscribed with the name Mac. Is that his actual name?
It could be, but
Okay.
like the first name doesn't mean much. It's like,
Well, I'm shaving mug.
uh, yes. Okay, it's not in the directory, so I guess it's like look for them in another section of the book. Uh,
Uh,
what would the suitcases be under Taylor? Nope.
we already went to the cigar place, right?
We never actually. Oh, yeah, we went to the cigar place. That was Simpsons. We never went to the clothing store.
Cause the clothing at the message maybe. By the way, it's this is on the future. By the way, this is May 5th, but it's only
What?
March.
Uh, what year though? Oh,
Same
same
year.
year. I guess maybe something's happening on the 5th of May. Like this is something to be used for that day. I don't know. Or it's just a typo.
I have.
uh,
Wait, what the fuck? I have a bad feeling. Hello?
yeah. What?
What the fuck is up here? Okay. Is it all this bad? You should feel bad. No, Moffat should feel bad.
Aren't the? Oh wait, no, it's a different thing that has the.
I was looking if there was a case dated to May, but there's not.
What tried to like future see and.
I might as well fuck this game sometimes. Um,
uh,
is the Derby from the Taylor though? I would assume they're different though.
I'm pretty sure it's a different name, but it's just a case if I can't find the
Okay,
place we
I
got the
feel like
suitcases
now we have to
from.
play the other one, which is we found where we started. Where was he going? What's
There's
here?
Cross Station, Charing Cross Hotel, Grand Hotel. Could just be. Oh yeah, we've been to 20.
There's
Wait,
a
what was
bunch of
20 again?
theaters.
Wait.
What? We went to 20? 20 West Central?
Where was what? Where are locations we've been to
Oh,
gone?
Simpson Cigars is 20 West Central.
And that's like at the end of the route,
Oh.
unless there's anywhere else around there we go
There's a
to
bunch of
later.
theaters, but they're not actually the. I think. No, I think it's the cigar,
But we didn't
which
really get much
means
from there. I guess should we just go to the fucking Pool and Sons just because it's the only location we haven't been to on our. Because I feel
uh
like the main thing we have to do right now is find like Roger, but without a last name, it's kind of like unless we think he's a criminal element, and then we could go ask like the criminal guy. But
I'm trying
that
to
is a
think.
bit of a.
Do we want to do the super brain dead shit? Do you think we can figure out where the flying cloud and thing are from?
Um. Oh, like the coded message.
No, the steamboats, steamships. We got tickets for them.
I mean, we can't go to the docks, can we? I thought those are all off on the like east or whatever, which isn't a location you can go to.
Uh, Not the docks, but there are steamships companies.
Oh,
Now the
okay.
question is, so there's only five we can go to, which is Thames, West Indies, Jardine, Mason and Co. Oh,
Oh, well, that's
that's the one.
what are the
The
names? So
suitcase.
15 EC.
Yeah, are going to be going there?
Sure. You've been on the
Jardine,
ball so far. I'm not gonna ruin your momentum.
15
Uh,
EC.
15
But
EC.
yeah, I had the stupidest idea and it paid off big time. Holy fuck.
It was not extremely stupid. It was extremely smart.
Yeah, this one. So this is a list of directions and we started following them. And there's
Like,
basically nothing here. So I was like, well, what's on like here where we started? And we found
oh
like the
well,
fucking Holy Mary.
the
Oh
man
well.
at Jardine Mathis and Co tells us that 160 pounds would pay for a first class passage aboard the SS Flying Cloud on its Sydney, Australia
We got
to
it!
Southampton
It's the
run.
fucking other show.
What?
There's another show that's like from Australia. I told you might get fucking The Elephant and Castle, Bunty and Clyde.
Oh. Um.
To play through the 17th.
Yeah, but then like, how do we work with that information?
That's a good question. Australia's famous song and dance too. It's 140. What did he pay
Like
140?
it seems like I
Oh,
assume what
160.
might have happened is he was an actor who was for that show, and by preparing for that show, he met Minnie, fell like love at first sight
It
or
would
whatever, but
explain
she
the
already has
accent.
a boyfriend, and then
It,
yeah.
it, so we know he's from Australia now.
So I think it's a case of like because he works at the theater as well. That's how he met Minnie, and then he's trying to be like mysterious and like just not being found out by the boyfriend.
Hmm.
Potentially is like the main focus. But where to now though is the question.
He's Australian. What the fuck does that mean?
Um, can I just say that I find it hilarious that we've been to every location on this page?
What do you mean?
Area SC, like we've been to 3, 6, 7, and 11. Like this page, every single
Oh,
one we've been to.
I didn't know you had the copy.
um, oh yeah, because it was like I was so I could get the names to find them in the address book. Sure, I'll get rid of that now. Don't need it. Um, so where to next? Yeah, it was the same place, the Elephant and Castle, right? Yeah. So it's not
So
like
wait,
we can just
where are we
go
going
there.
next?
Well, the only place we have marked down
Bunty
left
and
is Pool and
Clyde.
Sons.
Famous song
So,
and dance.
is there anything in our allies that might be relevant?
I don't think so.
Uh, First lawyer, Raven Tavern, criminal underground journalist. Information on current events and a foreign
Maybe the carriage tables,
affair.
but
Um, maybe seems like a long shot still though.
no, I don't like it.
Like the only thing I could think of is like Porky with the Raven and Rat Tavern, and then we just hope Roger has been there. But that
Nah.
seems like a terrible idea. Do we just go to the clothing store? Just to take it off the list.
Sure, I think that's very much a long shot. I
Well, we
mean,
might find out more about like his money, I guess, because like he got the diamond stick pin there.
my prediction is gonna say I have no clue who he actually is. He just come in and bought it, but might give us a date, which might be useful, I guess. What was it again?
10.
10 EC.
Um
So here, Metropolitan Hotel. What?
did I
Guess.
get the place down wrong? Though sometimes it's like the name is different.
Oh, but remember
Uh
it. We got
yeah,
pool
you know, it is
info.
10 EC. It is 10 EC.
Wait, what the fuck?
So it says as a hotel, but it is where Pool and Sun is.
Yeah, but also remember
Uh,
it's like a different. Okay, it is pool and
when we
sun.
described the man and the suit he was wearing, mentioning that the label said Pool and Sun, the clerk's expression changes from
I
one of
told you.
puzzlement to a distinct frown. Pool and Sun, you say? That's correct, Pool and Sun. You're positive it was Pool and Sun? Yes, we are positive. He signals us to follow him out the front door. Outside, he points at a sign above the shop. What does that say? Pool and Company. We read. Yes, the company, not Sun. No wonder I did not recognize the man in the suit. You must read what's in front of your eyes and save everyone's time and trouble. When or some such sound, he charges back inside. Wiggins, who does not take kindly to being made a fool, looks around for a brick to throw through a window. Let's be okay. To be fair, to be honest, Ash, that was worth it.
What's
Just
it?
just because it's like I just love how that scene played out, but like,
Okay,
are you
that's
fucking serious?
good.
Are you fucking serious? Because like they knew people would try that and it would not work.
Well,
Oh
that's what 5 points well spent.
yeah. Oh, hey, zero.
Hmm?
Zero. Oh, it's just saying hi to Zero. The title
Oh
put
yeah,
is
zero.
bad, and you should feel bad.
Yeah, my stream title is I'm Sher-Locked, holding to the Moffat show.
Oh, oh God.
I haven't even watched all of it. I think I quit like season 3 or something.
I mean, I never watched it myself, but I just heard that it's like,
Ah, it's not good. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Stay away from it.
Oh, I just realized I've been recording as well as streaming, and I did not intend to do that because I must have hit the button to increase the size of Neko Nyan at the start of the stream, and that's my record button.
Oh, okay.
Well, well, I'll just leave it. I can just delete it afterwards anyway.
So what are we doing? Zero, I've been talking for 1 hour while muted. It's really embarrassing.
Um,
Oh, also we have this. This is Caesar Cipher. And I might have put it on a website. But I mean, it was pretty obvious. The problem is it doesn't make any sense. Wait. Why are some of them lowercase and some of them uppercase? It's random letter this way. Don't tell me you have to brute force it another way and it makes sense with only one. Okay, this is going to be borderline cheating. But I'm gonna give it another shot.
okay. Victory over Han. Sculling match has been arranged between Australian oarsmen and Cap. The race will be rowed on July 13th. Completely unrelated. Um,
I have to build the. Oh wait.
well, I took a glance at previous
Uh,
newspapers just in case and found pretty much nothing.
I think it's red
Uh,
herring, the lowercase stuff. Yeah, they don't make sense if you take only the lowercase, only the uppercase. It's probably just to make you think like you have to do that instead of like doing the Caesar cipher thing. Came just
um,
on Spirit. What the fuck? That doesn't make sense.
yeah, it's like it's all broken up. Like it doesn't seem right. Um,
I wonder what happens if I. What's the fucking website again? What if.
I'm just still eyeing up Porky, but I know it's probably nothing.
Who's Porky?
The tavern where it's like we might
Hmm.
find because like I'm just like how are we gonna we need to find out the deal with Roger, but how do we find
But
Roger? And I feel like
Roger's like.
well like Roger's probably the one giving the letters to your man who is might be sleeping around with his girlfriend. So then it's a case of they probably had an arrangement. Then he found out
I
and
would
then
like to
stabbed him.
find Mrs. Donald.
Mrs. Donald is like almost certainly Minnie.
What? That sounds
Do,
dumb.
do, no, remember, like she made a big deal about her pendant to when she was at the hotel.
Did she?
Then we meet Minnie, and then she has a diamond pendant that they draw
Oh.
attention to.
Okay, I missed that part. Okay, then she's Minnie. Okay.
Um, which is why I was saying that like he's probably sleeping around with Minnie behind the other guy's back, and then your man seems extremely wealthy and has diamonds, and then she had a diamond pendant.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, so then we have to find Roger. How the fuck do we
I,
find
I
Roger?
mean,
Hmm.
it, that's why I'm like maybe an ally, or I guess
Did
maybe
we go to Minnie's place?
we did go to Minnie's place. That's how we initially found. That's how we found out about Roger.
Oh, because she's a boyfriend. They don't live together.
Yeah, yeah. And we were only given the first name, we weren't given the last name. And then a similar description came up of the guy delivering the letters. Because the only other thing I could think of is there a jewelers that's like just has diamonds in the title?
Uh,
Uh, Devers Diamond 34 SW
where do you find it?
in the jeweler section of the book. 34 SW.
Oh no, those are all viable. Wait.
I
Marks and Co.
mean,
Wait. Marks and Co. is not new to me, but I think I'm getting. Oh yeah. Oh, it's the. Oh, it's the other ticket. It's not a steamboat. It's a purchase for a jewel on March 3rd. We have the place.
oh, a Marks and Co.
£200.
Oh yeah, so 36
Yeah, because
southeast.
it didn't make sense to me that he got on a steamboat on March 3rd. Because he was here for like 3 weeks. So it's not a steamboat ticket. It's a ticket for jewels.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm
Almost
Marks&
went
Co.
to the wrong store.
Let's
Whoops.
go.
Um,
Today I'm going nuts. So where's my Marks& Co?
you're popping off. You're popping off.
Popping off, bro. I have to make up for all the stupid shit
36
I've
BC.
done.
Yeah.
36.
I put the token down in the location already.
Okay, 36 SC.
So when you're taking down that we're going there, I'll
Yeah, I signed
get
it.
it up.
I put it down.
Oh, it's a
What?
single
Oh,
sentence.
for fuck's sake.
The clerk of A. Marks and Co. tells us on the morning of the 3rd, a red-haired man bought a diamond pendant.
Well,
So he bought the pendant
you
for your
bought the
one.
pendant.
So it's just a confirmation of what we already kind of knew.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Uh,
Well, at least we didn't go to the wrong place, bro. But holy shit, I have
uh,
no clue what to do now.
um, we just need to find out where fucking
Wait,
Roger
you
lives.
think you said you were we kept saying that he got the hold the tickets to make sure he got the specific seat, but my idea was maybe he just wanted to be alone in the entire box.
Well, like, let me go back to the start because I'm pretty sure they actually mention it. In here, there are no 30s. Well manicured.
Oh yeah,
Kill performance
occupied the same
discovered.
box alone every night for the past week.
It's the same box, so he was always in box 1.
Box M. Yeah,
And then, yeah, or
it's
yeah,
an
yeah.
M.
Oh.
What the fuck was he doing alone? Was he waiting for the singer?
Might have been.
That doesn't make sense. The singer
Uh,
was on stage singing.
well, like after the show or whatever to give her more flowers. Like if it like our main suspect is Roger, who if he found out about that and then just ended up finding out that he always gets the same box seat alone, goes in with a knife, stab, goes back out.
Well, the fact that he's is apparently like an actor or something also means he it's not
I
like a con man, I guess.
I highly doubt. I'm just gonna check in case we're like dumb, but I doubt it. I doubt Roger would be the last name. It would just be the first.
Yeah, and that would be the first name. How the fuck do we find
Uh,
a Roger?
See, this is why I feel like it is a case of we're gonna have to like go to one of the allies to find that out. Cause like, how else?
Let's go to the let's go to your place.
Porky. I feel like it's just like it feels like we always end up going to Porky's, but it's just because like it's the only place that ever seems relevant to anything.
52 EC.
Psst. Um, I can already tell Sherlock probably only needed to go to like 2 fucking places.
Well, one of them we found it.
um,
I really cannot come up with what the fuck is the note for.
52.
East Central. Well, we tried.
Wait, well, there's a lot of rumbling about nothing definite mind that Professor Moriarty is up to something. Some big job is the word, but where or when I can't guess. All I can promise is keep an ear out. Wait, so Moriarty's involved?
I mean, there's a cryptic message.
Okay, so then I guess we were meant to go to Porlock then, because he's the guy all about Moriarty. So that'd be
Anyways, mess.
18.
18
So
Northwest.
I guess the kind of message we should have just went to the fucking Moriarty guy. I guess. Um, where is he again?
What was the
Murloc.
number again?
Porlock at 18 Northwest
Hmm.
to the toy shop. Oh, here we go. Wow, there's barely anywhere for
Yep. Here it's it.
Northwest. Oh wait, what? Oh, have it get. Oh, it was 18,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's 18. Wait, is it not Sam
Sam Par.
Parson?
Wait, wait, no, it's like it's not
Oh, it's
Parlock.
Northwest.
Oh,
Yeah,
Northwest.
18. No,
Oh,
you're right.
oh. Sam Parsons
Oh,
hands us
it's
a miniature
Parson and
safe.
Son. Yeah.
Sam Parson hands a miniature safe with a small operating tumbler lock with a note with it. Have it get down under. Have it. Have it get down under to crack it. Okay, well that's just hitting in Australia, and also a miniature safe. Have it get down under to crack it.
I don't know. I think this is red herring.
I think so. Yeah, like it's just because they mentioned Moriarty. I was like expecting more.
Well,
Um,
we'll also just we did go to a place that had nothing to do with the case. So B plot maybe, I don't know.
maybe.
We have to find a fucking Roger. How the fuck are we gonna find a Roger?
Oh, I'm an idiot. I
What?
bet you there's gonna be a Roger in the newspaper.
I did try I glanced at it and I couldn't find anything.
There has to be some way to find them. We didn't get anything from Minnie, did we?
But maybe it didn't look close enough. I swear if they bring out you have to get the fucking newspaper for like
Johnny Man, that's good.
By the way, the worst thing is that we still don't know what Ronald McDonald here is called.
Yeah. The annoying part is I know we can find it because I keep accidentally glancing at other sections and I saw the full name, but I just ignored it and blanked it out of my mind. So I know it's possible. I saw it,
Wait, so you actually know the
but
name?
I do, but I saw it because I accidentally read the
Okay.
one for his house. And I'm like, that's cheating. So I'm just like, get it out of my head and forget about it, and then be like,
Oh, I have know it because.
uh,
Uh, well, as a punishment, go look at the other journals.
I already,
So the other
I'm pretty.
newspapers.
I looked through them before, but I guess maybe there's another. Like, I guess I wasn't really
Oh, the
looking for
older ones.
Roger. Yeah, yeah, I was saying that.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, it couldn't have expected us to do that.
It did last
Sure.
time.
No, well, like you see the the way it usually says like S or R for the first name. I'm like I can just see Roger in the book after the first like the last name. So were we meant to just go purely off of
No,
Roger?
I don't
And
think
I'm
so.
like, after the last two cases, that might actually be it. Because I'm
That's a
looking
bit
right at
too
Roger
much.
right now. I'm looking at Roger right now. How do I do the ping thing again? Is it Alt? What is that? If you go down like near the bottom of the T, like this corner here, you can see Thornberry Roger. Like, is there any other Rogers? It seems like an immense stretch though.
I assume that's the one, right?
Um,
Where the heck is
look,
even 30SC?
I almost feel like I need to just make sure by going through the entire book and see if there's any other Rogers, just to confirm my theory or not. So I'm gonna just do that just to make sure. I gotta say, they're getting more ridiculous. I guess it's like every case needs like the gimmick that you need to like figure it out.
Well, in this
And if
case,
the
we had a bunch, huh? So
oh no, there's a Baker Roger. So there is more than one Roger in the phone book or like in the address book.
the other newspaper are all
Yeah.
way too old to be relevant.
Yeah. And nothing mentioned what Robert does. Like all we have is his name and that he doesn't look friendly. And that he has a mustache. But I highly doubt it'd be like, oh, we just go to the hairdressers and they just tell us they gave a mustache too.
Hmm.
Uh, is there even a section for like hairdressers?
Do we want to go to the B plot?
Well, what's the B plot?
We have to go to Isadora Persiano. Persano.
Uh, sure. Where is it?
I don't know. I haven't checked it. Persano is the surname.
Uh, I'm almost tempted to actually just look back at previous locations we went to just to double check the
I found
info we
it.
got.
Persano and Isadora. It's 42 EC. Are we going there?
Sure.
Let's take a break. Okay.
Um, 42 EC, did you say?
I think I said that. Please don't ask me twice because my memory sucks.
I
Yes,
mean, I have,
42
I,
EC.
I mean, I have like, you know, t- processing sounds difficulties, so it's like I could completely mishear
I
you and
thought
then
you were
just
about
go
to
to
say
like,
memory dyslexia.
no, auditory. Um, so 42. So it's the next page.
Wait.
Uh,
Well,
it
it's
is not a location.
what the fuck? Then we have to find the other
Um,
guy, which is um James Fillimore. I'll give you the one. The way did disappear. Fillimore James is 45 WC.
45. Not a location.
Oh, what the fuck?
45 WC, not a location.
Why the fuck did this journal keep saying these names?
Um,
Is this gonna be for another case?
oh, is this for like your theory about like the Egyptian?
No, no,
Ar-
no. It's just a mysterious death, basically.
oh,
Mm,
um,
I have no clue how we're supposed to do
it
anything.
has to, like, it has to be the fucking cipher
The cipher.
because we've hit a brick wall, and that usually happens if we're missing like a key piece of information. Uh,
It's 5 May.
like, would that be significant? Because it's like it's not like that's in the future, as you said.
Wait. Do you want the long shot?
Sure,
Is
because
there a,
like that's what we need.
is there a chess club in this game?
Oh my god. Um,
So Athletic Association, croquet, cyclist, football, friend of Baritsu. I don't think there's a chess club. Unless. Wait, we have a. Wait, no, the boyfriend. Fuck. I would have gone to the register of marriages otherwise.
well, if it was then we'd have his last name then,
Yeah,
because
right.
he'd share it with the wife.
He forgot.
Um, where do people go to play chess? Uh,
Well, I was hoping for a.
I checked the C section just in case, but yeah, no. Park? That would
Do
be
we have
there'd be
art
9 I guess
makers?
there.
No. Because
Um,
remember, the Derby is where we found the note.
well, like the cigarettes were nothing for the end of the trail. That's not a location. Charing Cross Hotel. What's that note again?
Oh, I have
Wait.
to. That's a
R
messy
Villa.
thing.
Is that right? And it's like left. How exactly does this work? Because like
I am so lost.
then right.
Wait, we never saw what was in the fucking letter, right? Because the guy received the letter.
Um, yeah, you receive letters, but like the letter could have literally just be the cipher
Mm.
because we were just told received his last letter on the 4th of March, which was like the day he died, and then like that's it. We didn't find anything about the letter, and we just know someone with a similar description of Roger is the one that brought it in. It couldn't be. 21 WC. Is that location?
I have no fucking clue.
Nope. No, it's not. Um, wait, it's not. Wait, would that? No, no. Uh,
Wait, how did he get?
doesn't go above 50.
How about like knife makers?
Knife
I mean,
makers?
this guy had a dagger and could like he snapped his like he cut his head in half basically,
Um,
didn't he?
I guess. Like the only thing I'm
So
thinking
he
of
probably
is
got like
like
a
I
pretty good knife.
might have. Actually, Scotland Yard. We never went there.
Do you think they would have much?
I they probably
The
not.
newspaper said they had no
I
fucking clue.
literally what I'm doing is I'm going to the end of the trail because that we found because like the one location we have marked at the end, I feel like it's almost a red herring because we got nothing from it, and then I've been like ticking off everything around that end of the trail as a possible location to go to, and the only one that actually comes up is the Grand Hotel. So do you want to do an extreme long shot?
I mean, I'd be up, but I think that's.
um
I would be surprised if that even is there.
I mean, there probably isn't, but it's like you never know. I certainly wish the city would finish its digging over there, says the manager of Cox's Bank,
You
pointing
found
to
it?
the well, like 22 WC is the. This is WC, right? Yeah. So this is the only location around the end of the trail that isn't the place that gave us nothing. That is an option because everything else is over 90
Is
and only
it
goes as
Grand
high
Hotel,
as
right?
56. Yeah. Um, at the excavation across the street under city supervision, the muddy clay seems to get tracked all over the place. Now you're looking for a red-haired man, mid-30s, medium height, who might have been in the past few weeks. Yes, I believe I know him. Let me consult the file here. Donald P. Charles. He rented a safe deposit box. Oh, that was the hint we got
Oh,
on the 20th, or well, we got the hint of a safe on the 20th of February. He comes in every banking day at a precisely 4:45, which was the time we were given where he always calls his chess game.
okay.
Oh, oh, that's where 20 was, wasn't it? So he plays chess there, and then precisely at that time he leaves to go across the street. Um, 15 minutes before closing. That's all we know about him. So,
Donald P. Charles. We have a name.
um,
Oh, Mr. Charlie
Peter.
Donald. Okay. So Charles is the actual. It's the surname actually.
I doubt like there's a Charles Donald, but you never know if that
Probably
could
not, because he's not
be.
from here.
Yeah, well, it's just ticking it off to make sure we don't just end up like, oh no, that's what we're to do. Um, because with this game,
No,
you never
Charles.
know. Like you have to check everything, or Like,
No,
you
no
don't
Charles
know. Yeah,
O'Donnell.
okay. Well,
Donald Pizza.
um, but now I'm like, what's the deal with the excavation? Is that well, I guess it's like the importance was the deposit box.
Hmm. We did go to Pool and Sun, and boy, was it worth it.
Immensely. Just getting shit
Ah,
talked. Come on. um, digging over there. Excavation across the street under cities.
why was he? Why does he matter the time?
Well,
Four
you see, that's
forty-five.
that's why I'm like rereading this just to see because it's like the fact that it was like, and he did it on the 20th of February. And then it's like he he comes in every banking day at precisely 15 minutes before closing.
Oh, 15 minutes before.
And it's a safe deposit box, so it doesn't have to be money that's put in. And he goes in every day for some reason. Um,
20th of February is like a couple weeks ago.
says the manager of Cox Bank, pointing to the
Like 2 or
excavation
3 weeks.
across the street under city supervision. The money clay seems securities who might have been coming in. Yes, I believe no. Let me consult the file here. The I'm looking way too much into this, but I'm just like thinking, is there anything we could get from the excavation?
The
Because
excavation?
well, I'm just like this is the biggest long shot of all time, but my brain's just going that there's like the theoretic like situation of maybe they're planning a bank robbery, and then he goes into the deposit box to do something every time to help with that, and then the excavation's actually like going to be their method of breaking in.
Wait,
As I
what?
said,
I forgot what
extreme long shot.
excavation.
It's the start of the Cox Bank. I certainly wish the city would finish its digging over there, says the manager, pointing to the excavation across the street
Oh,
under city
okay.
supervision. The muddy clay seems to get tracked all over the place. Either that or like at some stage we're gonna find like muddy clay footprints. But I mean maybe Scotland Yard because we'd be able to see the body, right? Like maybe there's something that was missed that we'd find on the body. But at the same time, it is still just wild speculation the whole way. Um, unless Roger, I wonder if Roger's just somewhere on this train. Almost certainly not, but it would be very handy if it was the case. It was 11 actually. Here's the list of locations we've been to. Here we are. 11 was Minnie. Minnie is on the trail. Um, so is 36. 36 was A. Marks and Co. That A. Marks and Co. Was that the Steamboat one or is that something else? Let's do my hunch here. Let's see here. No, that's too far off. Road.
I honestly have no fucking clue.
Oh, I can't erase your track because I wanted to read the street names again.
Oh, okay.
I can just delete all of them. Sure, I don't think we really need
Yeah.
it that much anymore. Or I'm gonna just redraw it, but just not covering any of the
Ah, don't
names.
worry about it. I don't care.
Well, it's just for me because I want to actually
Trying to see if I can find anything like related to Australia, but it's hard.
because there was one bit of the trail that we didn't get, if I remembered right, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe that's the key piece we should be like we need. Because it seems to be like a daily routine this guy has.
Do you actually want to go to Scotland? But nah, I think they don't want to know. They won't know.
Um, because like let's see here. Let me get these instructions.
Um,
Oh wait, I don't even need this bit, do I? So left Borough High Street, then right Borough Road, which would be this way. Then St. Geo Circus C. Guess that's just continue. Right Waterloo Road, Cross Bridge. Yeah, no, so there's nothing different with the trail. Damn it. Uh,
do we want to go to Pike? To the Society columnist? It's gossip.
um, like, I guess two Southwest.
I mean,
I mean,
the
your hunches have been like a lot better than mine, so
so to Southwest.
two Southwest is here, right in the corner. Oh, it's decently long.
Oh, really?
By sheer luck, we find Langdale Pike alone at the Society's club. He's writing in his notebook and taking suave puffs of an imported cigarette. He doesn't seem to mind we interrupt him. In fact, he's eager to exchange gossip. What tidbits do you young sleuths have for me today? There's a murder at the Elephant and Castle Theatre last night. Is that so? Who was it? No, let me guess. Sir Clayton Partridge? Lord Ruthland? No, perhaps. There's a problem, Mr. Pike. We don't know. No one does yet. But whoever the victim was, he had some connection with Minnie Cavill. What could you tell us about her? Ah, Minnie, Queen of the Nightingales. Her singing had captured the hearts of many respectable men. But I have heard that although she is wooed backstage almost every night of the week, she is still true to one lover. And who's that?
Let's fucking
Nightdale
go, Aito.
Nightdale Pike strokes his chin a few times, sorting through the uh, prodigious
Prodigious
memory
memory.
for the name that had filed away countless months ago. Ah, yes, I remember now. Roger Thornberry. Quite a crude and uncloth youth, I understand, although I have never had the displeasure of meeting him. Not the first time the fair maid has been under the spell of the evil prince. We express our gratitude for your help and resolve the case. Don't forget to give me credit.
Let's
Okay.
fucking go. We have an excuse now.
Yeah. We legitimately found the piece of information we need that I accidentally knew was a thing because I read the location, the first line of the location, because it's very hard not to start like when you see a
Man,
word
a
you
good
recognize,
ally
your
for
brain
once.
immediately. Yeah. Ugh.
Man, I am.
I did not think that was gonna work at all. I was like, you're crazy. So it's like today's the day that I'm like you from the second case.
Yeah.
Where you're like, this is stupid. This isn't gonna work. Oh my god, it's genius.
Because I thought it's gossip, right?
Yep.
30
So
SE.
30 SE. Um. Oh wait, I went too far, did I? Oh
We
no, no, no.
already went
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Minikaville, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Roger Thornberry's landlady asked if we would do the favor on our way up. Would you be so kind as to tote a basket of laundry? Oh, take. I ain't so good as I used to be with the stairs. Oh, and tell him that I've done the best I could with them overalls. That muddy clay just won't come out.
oh boy.
We cart the laundry up the stairs and deliver the message. Roger Thornberry's gentle manner and soft voice are in striking contrast to his bulking frame and barred face. I can't think of a single soul I know with red hair, I'm afraid. Seeing the framed photograph of a young woman in a theatrical costume posed as if she is singing and the theater poster on the bill of the Elephant and Castle is unnecessary to ask if he's acquainted with Minnie Cavill. In fact, there seems to be nothing more to ask him, and so we take our leave. Fuck's sake!
Muddy clay, so that's probably blood red, right?
Well, muddy clay, that's the excavation.
Oh,
So he's around where like the deposit box is a lot. So like that's further linking him to actually knowing the murder victim. Also, overalls, those were found in the victim's house as well. So they both have overalls. So they're
okay.
both probably pretending to be working at the excavation site.
So they were both trying to hit the bank, but uh, our guy tried to go to bed with Minnie, and Roger was like, "Okay, I'm gonna kill you now."
Yeah. We
Okay.
still don't know what the deal is with the fucking cryptic message, though. I feel like that's the only information we need now. Um, there isn't an ally that's like for maybe Murray because it's like analyzes all items and
Oh,
substances
the London
discovered.
supervisor thing. He is a con man.
Oh, oh yeah, I forgot he had that. Yeah, so they're clearly faking the excavation and taking part in that, and just saying it's like being supervised when they're actually just working their way into the bank. And that's why he's loaded because he's probably robbed banks before.
Right.
Um, there's also Mycroft homes for everything which concerns the government. I don't know if that, like, I guess maybe he could confirm if it is legitimate, but like, I don't know. I think it's pretty clear it's not.
I don't know.
Um,
Hmm.
the only place I could think of to go to find out about the coded message is the
Yeah, but
cribologist,
what
just
if they
because.
just tell us, "Oh, it's a Caesar code," and we just know it, and like, well, that's useless.
Well, like we did it though, and we don't have any clue what it fucking means.
Maybe it's for another case. I don't know.
A
It's a
knife angel
fucking
came.
May.
Well, like I feel like it has to be instructions about the fucking bank robbery. Like she advances where knight and just play tag. Like it
Oh
seems
wait,
to
is
be
this
like
the letter
it
that
seems to.
is the letter that Roger sent to Charlie?
Uh, wait, what?
Because Roger sent Charlie a letter, right?
Roger sent like all of the letters to Charlie.
One, but he said he received one letter.
He received four. The last one was on the fourth,
Oh, okay.
so he's been like receiving them like like I think it was like 4 weeks or something, or like he was sent multiple by Roger.
Hmm.
Uh, is there a
So,
previous like newspaper article about a bank robbery?
not
What's what
really.
section would that be in?
The
The
problem is
rob.
these are all from like last year, though. This is like very old.
Well, yeah, but it's like a case of like we might find out where like because if they did but robbed a place before, maybe it would be in here, and then it's like this is a crime they did before, and it
Oh,
might give us a hint towards
but it's from
the
like yeah, like it's from like no. Okay, no, I don't think so. Cause it came on a Steamboat on January
um
from the Australia.
yeah, but like if he's using a fake name, like
Yeah, but he
what's to
has a
say he
different
didn't come
accent.
back to I'm I mean like yeah, but like he could be faking it. Because
I
no one can
guess.
really put together where the accent's from. It's like maybe it's Scottish.
I mean, I don't expect them to have many Australians.
Um, I mean, it's just why I just want to see if I can find anything about like it's a long shot. It's probably nothing, but I just want to check just in case. Because at least it's like you just have to look for like the crime section. You don't have to look for like everything.
Yeah, but I can't think anything.
Um, Actually, I think there was some foreign news about Australia. I can't remember what it was though, but
It was something stupid,
okay, it
completely
wasn't anything about
unrelated.
like a robbery. Okay. Um, I mean, worth a shot.
Oh,
um,
what do we do now?
I think that like the only thing I can think of that's left is Scotland Yard, and then I guess call it if we can't find anything because we've
Sure,
kind
let's
of
go
hit
to
that
Scotland Yard then.
roadblock.
It's
Um, oh, it's literally just
13
like
SW.
keep taking notes instead of pins. Um, SW 13. Uh, yeah. Inspector Lestrade bent over the sack of police circulars trying to link one of the dead red man. Oh wait, link one with the dead red man and barely looks up at us. Fiendly, he crawls out when Fiendly, a tall, thin policeman with sad eyes behind the thick spectacles under the edition room, he asks us about the process in the card file. I got four possibilities for you, Inspector, he says, handing him the four cards. Starrad reads through them. Too tall, too short, mole on the right cheek, no bald. Bald? Well, sorry, once had red hair. Lestrade pulls his face in his hand and shakes his head. Keep looking, Fiendly says. We'll keep searching, but tell Mr. Holmes that it might be some time before we know anything.
Okay, wow, that's.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It wasn't fucking Scotland Yard. I wanted to go to. It was fucking Murray. Oh god, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, let's go to Murray then.
We kept talking about Scotland Yard, but then like
But
it was
if.
actually Murray because he analyzes the items, so that would be the actual like coded message.
What was the location?
22 SW is where we're going.
Can we never go to Scotland Yard ever again? I swear to
Yeah,
God,
no,
every
that
single
that was
time
on
we.
me. I didn't mean to go there. It was purely accidental because I meant to go to Murray.
20.
Um, Okay, this is much longer. We bring the items found in the body to the mysterious redhead to Murray, who gives more attention to the coded message. I've always been fascinated by codes and other encryption methods. Wings, I bet you that this one won't stand against me. If I try this, there, I think we're on the right track. My name's Wiggins, sir. What did you find? It's a Caesar code. Yeah, you called it. A simple shifting of the letters of the alphabet. Here you need to shift four letters back. After a few minutes of translation, he looks at the message with a perplexed look on his face. Wiggins, sir, my goodness, still remains rather vague. There must be a hidden message in that word, something evident, but I can't put my finger on it. However, the number 5 seems to be the key, which is the date of May 5th makes me feel like it. Leave me a copy of the original message. I'll keep working on it, and I'll get my results to you as soon as I have found something. It's very nice of you, sir. We'll also look on our side.
So I told you, it just tells you how to decode, but it doesn't tell us actually anything about it.
Well, it tells us like we have to use the date. in some way. There must be a hidden message in that word. Wait, Wiggins, my goodness, super vague. There must be a hidden message in that word, something evident, but I can't put my finger on it. However, the number 5 seems to be the key, which the date of May 5th makes me feel like it. So it's something to do with 5? Um, a knife angel came just wait,
It's
one,
only
two.
every fifth word or something like that.
A knife angel came on spirits kiss you. Like maybe is it like removed the fifth? Let me just um 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, oh, 1, 2,
You know what? I'll go back to.
1, 2. Okay, well, whatever. Does this make any more sense? A knife angel came on Spirit Kiss You. A blade still kept engaged. A quid kill? She sacrifices where night play. But she advances where night jest play tag. A rapier and a braze pass past pleasures. If Cur- if Dirk on agent keen near, those see Kuno. I mean, it sounds like it makes a bit more sense, but it's still way too vague. Maybe I just do it the reverse, where it's just every fifth word of each sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, to be fair, I think part of the problem is let me delete that. I think what I'm doing wrong is I'm actually like trying to parse what each sentence is from. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Hmm. I don't know, man. I'm a bit tired as well. If you don't have any like ideas,
Okay, that didn't help. Just keen and abjure keep.
Yeah, no, I've been trying as well. No, no words make sense. I think we just call it here.
Bothers me so much. Like, how the hell are we meant to decipher this? Yeah, I guess we don't have a choice. We're just gonna have to.
Okay, let's go to the questions. I think we can still get a decent.
Yeah.
So, what was the mother's
Uh,
man name? No, the mother name. Well, we don't know the real name.
unless it is the real name, but like we're just gonna go with Charles P.
Charles B. Donald.
Yeah. Who killed him? Roger is what we decide to go with. Why was he killed? Because he was sleeping with
Roger. What's the name? Dingleberry people. Thornberry.
Thornberry. Um,
Why was he killed?
he
Uh,
was like he was Minnie was cheating on her with him or on him with her or but he was sleeping with Minnie probably like they were in a relationship. And then where
okay.
was he from? Australia.
Sydney. No, I'll just say Australia. Probably Sydney. B section. Why was the message? What was in the message in the cipher? Who sent the cipher? I think it was Roger.
Yeah, Roger.
What was the
Uh,
significance of the supervisor caps and overall?
to
I
disguise themselves for the excavation to like for doing the
for
excavation.
the message in the cipher, we have no clue. At least that
Yeah.
was the B plot.
Like maybe that's the deal with the like something with that is to deal with the capitals. I don't know.
So we're going.
Yeah. Um just take a sip real quick. A simple case, says Dr. Watson, warming his hands at the fire case, except for that damn cipher. Don't know how it figures in. Simple in some way, Watson, but not ready to be closed. Lestrade, the expression on his face having changed from one of disagreement at Watson's remark to one of puzzlement at Holmes, speaks up. I find nothing simple about it, damn cipher or otherwise. If you would be so kind as to explain it to me, Holmes, it would be much obliged. Of course, Inspector. The first place of inquiry was 7 Long Lane, S.E., Mrs. Hennis,
I
Gently's
told you. I told you
boarding
went to the
house.
fucking boarding house immediately.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I went into the boarding house.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah.
My long shot.
Uh, in an attempt to establish identity and background for our very mysterious friend. Oh, yeah, like your fucking jumps were like fucking perfect. Um, how on earth did you manage that? From the note with the street directions, Inspector, our man's destination was clearly Simpson's cigar divan. He had a cigar from there, and Simpson's is on Villars, but his point of departure was somewhat more obscure. After all, the street from which one begins is usually not included in the directions. Our man began his journey by turning left onto Borough High Street. Looking on the map, there are but 4 streets for which one could turn left on the Borough Street, so as to be traveling south. Why south? In order to turn onto Burroughs Road from Borough High, one must be traveling south. The man either began from London Bridge Station or from 7 SE. I dismissed the former. If one was coming from the town to visit Simpsons, why stop at London Bridge Station? Why not continue to Charing Cross? By simply canvassing both ends of the SE block, I discovered Mrs. Gently, where the mere mention of bright hair evoked a most satisfying response. To put a name to our man was using 2 principles. First, personal items are usually reliable in regard to inscribed names. Second, most false names are but a composite or variation of the real name. Having shaved, the mug was inscribed Mac. He was known as to Mrs. Jetley as Charles Donald, and the steamship ticket bore the name MP Charles. Oh, for fuck! Oh, fuck! Keeping our two tenants in mind, I suggest that his name was Charles P. MacDonald. Although Inspector, a communication with the Australian authorities listing all the possible variations might clear up any doubt. What told you he's from Australia? The steamship ticket primarily. The amount of passage was put to 160 pounds, indicating the trip was a considerable distance. It was definitely English, yet he spoke in an intonal unfamiliar to Miss Gently. Australia suggested itself as the point of origin. Wow, he didn't even need to go to the fucking steam house to find that
Wow.
out. A visit with that. Well, I guess we don't really understand how much the money really costs and stuff, but like, yeah. Madison and company should confirm or deny that suspicion. The only name associated with McDonald for so we'll call him was a performer at the Elephant and Castle, Miss Minnie Cavill. Page out of the pay bill had been removed and Miss Cavill's name circled. That was a notation alongside the name Beautiful. So McDonald's death had something to do with her. The coincidence of place, the Elephant and Castle, only points that way. However, at the time, I was more interested in the stethoscope. The overalls in the street
The
supervisor's
stethoscope is
cap.
for the safe. It's not a
Uh,
doctor.
uh, especially as they relate to the cipher, which is simply a substitution code, beams Wiggins. The key is in the date, which is all wrong. He was killed on the 4th, yet it was dated the 5th. If you place the alphabet by 5 to where E, the 5th letter in the alphabet, becomes a first letter, and then the cipher is broken. See, we gather round and read the translation. A knife angel came just to spirit kiss you. A blade skill kept keen, engaged a quid kill. She advances where knight uh, ingest play tag, rapier, and Adez abjure past palled. God, fucking dyslexia sucks. Pleasures Dirk on
Doesn't help that
age.
it's basically nonsense.
Yeah, keep Boken near those seek who already know. Oh wait, so we got it
Yeah,
right?
we got it right.
It's but then what was that about the fucking
Yeah, this is Wiggins.
doesn't seem to make much sense, says Watson. Knives and dirks, wonders Lestrade. Our man was certainly stabbed. The capital letters must mean something. I'm afraid, Wiggins, that the last line of the translation is more telling. Those seek who ready know. The key is the number 5. Professor Moriarty is practicing the old adage that the best place to hide something is in plain sight. Forget your substitution. Go back to the original cipher and read the letters down in their columns. 5 columns
What the
over,
fuck?
including spaces, we find a word meet. Continue counting over 5 columns each time, reading down meet Roger Gold Noon, 6th, mint out Cox, reads Wiggins. The capitals do mean something, certainly some or certain certain of them they do. Each of the message's words is followed by a capital. Read them out, Wiggins. Moriarty. Morty. My God, that's so simple. Why didn't I think about it? Fuck you, that's not simple. Watson is quite prepared to answer Lestrade, but Holmes continues on before he can. McDonald's murder was at once was incidental to the cipher and the sinister robbery plot, and yet connected to it. Professor Moriarty was planning a job for which he needed a specialist, McDonald. Given the stethoscope, Mrs. Gently's comment on MacDonald's dexterity with coin, my own observations of his hands, and the clue left by Portick's a miniature safe. Oh, well, he went to Porlock as well. MacDonald's specialty was obviously that of a cracksman. Now MacDonald's contact with Moriarty was through. Roger Thornbury, the Roger of the cipher's end, according to the barman at the Bar of Gold, a master with the stiletto, a long thin knife of Italian origin. The cipher indicated that the Royal Mint was out as a target, an alternative was Cox's Bank on the west there. I noticed digging across the street, supposedly under city supervision. It went a long way to explain McDonald's overalls and supervisor cap and overalls possessed by Thornberry. You mean that the digging is being conducted by Moriarty's men? I'll have to have them rounded up in no time. There's still no the murder to be disposed of. Yes, of course. Apologies, Lestrade. Sorry to interrupt. quite independent of his part in the robbery or his associating with Thornberry, MacDonald chanced upon Miss Cavell. He went to the Elephant and Castle every week, brought her jewelry. A Marks and Co. is a jeweler, and no doubt escorted on the night of the 3rd to the Bridge House Hotel. Unfortunately, Miss Cavell was already possessed of a very jealous and dangerous paramour, Roger Thornberry. The poster in his room giving Mrs. Cavell's top billing and the photograph of a fair lady in a theatrical costume establishes collected. Thornberry explains Lestrade. I'll have him under lock and key immediately. You may not get the chance, Inspector. This is what I meant, what I said, that the case is not yet closed. I doubt if Professor Moriarty would take kindly to the fact that his plans have been scotched. He may already have collected payment from Thornberry. Thus, by an injustice, justice is done. Holmes has solved the case by visiting 5 leads. Mrs. Jetley, Bar of Gold. How did he get Bar of Gold, though?
How the fuck did you get to the Bar of Gold?
Fred Porlock. Like, we read it and we don't know. Fred Porlock, Cox's Bank. So I was right with my leap to go to 22.
Oh, you need to solve the cipher to find Bar of Gold in Cox's Bank.
Oh, so I just got really lucky with Cox.
Yeah.
Roger Thornberry. He also used the article of newspaper. Miss Minnie Cavell. Yeah. You need to solve the cipher to find. Okay. So then it's like meet.
Come on, the
Roger,
McDonald's bullshit. Like
Gold Noon. So, yeah, it's like 6th. Mind out Cox. I don't know. Yeah, then fucking Moriarty at the ugh. So, so we got wrong who sent the cipher. I thought it was like who delivered it, but yeah, no, it was fucking Moriarty. So we got the we didn't get McDonald, so we didn't get the murdered man's name.
That's a bit bullshit.
It's like he had a mug called Mac, so we had to put Mac at the start of Donald's.
Come on, he's not sure himself.
We got the murderer, we got the motive, we got where he came from, so that's 75 points.
And we got the last stand as well.
Oh yeah, to robbery.
So we got 85 points before we count leads.
Yeah. To tally the score, add points obtained by answering the questions, then count the number of leads you followed. Don't count the free leads indicated above. Holmes had 5. If you followed more leads than Holmes, subtract 5 for each extra lead.
So we have 11 more. 11 times 5 is 55, 85.
Still positive. Positive.
I mean, 30 points.
Was that better than the second case? I think it was.
Maybe I forgot.
To be fair, I actually called it where all we needed was the fucking
man, we have some really stupid
to be decoded. Like, we got everything right, but just the cipher, which is insanely good because it required the cipher to be completed to actually get right.
Yep.
I skipped it by making a bullshit like, okay, well, at the end, we got nothing from the cigar place, but right across the street is the Grand Hotel, which is also at the end, and a location we can visit. And we just skipped the cipher as a result.
Well,
are
we ready to close it down? I think.
Yeah, it's like, oh man. I think we did a pretty good job, all things considered.
Yeah, it's been good.
Oh man. It didn't feel as satisfying to do though, just because of the fact we didn't get the cipher, so it just felt like we were missing. And it's
see, you were telling that doing the Caesar stuff was cheating. It was a red herring. Like,
Well, like no, the we have to do the Caesar stuff, but after you do the Caesar thing, then you go every
no, no,
fifth
no.
like
That's Caesar.
letter you go
No, it's
down.
a completely no, no. You do it on the unciphered. Look, it's the original.
Oh,
The cipher
oh,
was a complete red herring.
oh, okay. Well, also I like how they say the date's weird because he died on the 4th and not the 5th, but
Yeah,
it's
but it's
like it
a
says May.
different. Yeah, it's a different fucking month.
It's like, come on, Sherlock. But
But yeah,
I mean
yes.
that was
Yeah,
pretty
that's pretty
good.
good.
Like it's just fucking cipher. Still, at
5
least
more
it
to
wasn't
go.
hypnosis where we got nothing right because we couldn't
Yeah, right.
guess that.
Nah, this will
Um,
well done.
yeah.
I like it. I also like when we go into pool and go.
Oh yeah. Because we were
That's
just like we hit a
great.
brick wall. Where do we go? Let's go here. Why not? And it's like you guys are fucking idiots, and it's like I mean.
Oh,
We solved the case, so I like we proved we're
yeah.
not that dumb.
Well, I say we can close it down because I'm tired as
Yep,
well.
yep.
But I have an announcement to make.
Uh,
But you know already.
oh, oh, wrong screen. There we go. Oh yeah.
Because I want to make more events. Wait, can I just tell you to not do this? So I am preparing one. Wait, not this. Oh, god damn it! Can I do screen? Can I do game share on this? Do I have to do window sharing?
Uh,
I'm gonna have
I
to do
don't
window
know.
sharing. Okay. Uh, 1 second.
Actually, do I just put your stream up on mine just for the fucking?
I mean, I'll probably post it on YouTube later.
Yeah, my only viewer is you, so I don't think I really need to.
Okay. I will hide
uh,
myself for a second. Wait, can I just go full screen? Why is it not? Why is it like cut off though? 1 second. Reset, transform, fit the screen. There we go. I will hide myself. I will see you in like 1 minute. I have to fucking mute the music as well. Where the fuck is the music? There you go.
oh yeah.
Poof.
You're definitely much better with the stream titles, I just realized.
Oh well.
um, I guess I'll just end my stream now because, like, I'm probably not gonna raid anybody. Um,
Wait, the audio isn't playing because that's muted as well. Oh, you guys had no music. What the fuck? You're the worst people ever. Oh my god. Just seriously just had the entire stream muted. Ah! God damn it. I need to pay
oh my,
someone to just tell me, yo, dummy.
I mean that is such a mood, but yeah, it's just like,
Yeah. Okay, I'll put it back. I also lower this quite a bit.
I mean, is that a good or a bad thing that the chat were just like, this is fine?
No, it's not fine. Took them an hour.
It took them an hour to say, hey, we can't hear you. Yeah, I'll just stop
We have a date. That's probably not gonna be great. Wait, I have to poof. I am poofing back into existence. It's another like random casual tournament. This time, no connection problems. Which is to say, there's gonna be connection problems, but I kind of know how to solve them. No random parsec that's gonna block everyone. I learned my lesson. I don't have a good internet anymore. But yeah, it's a really nice fighting game. It's easy to pick up. It's been described as incredibly accessible. I can probably show it a bit too. What is it? I'll just play literally one match against the CPU. And it's on Fightcade with rollback, so you literally just get a Dreamcast ROM, and it works. I need to get my hitbox real quick. Oh. Let me test game. It's funny because when I want to make tournaments, I always go like, oh, I want to make a tournament of this and this and that, and then I just make the tournament. It's like a completely unrelated game. Oh, did I fuck up things? Oh, I did. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, 1 second. I need to fix Flycast. Because I have... Wait, is it? Okay. Does it work? Hello, game capture. I believe in you. There you go. Have to wait for this. Come on. There's many characters, including a fucking tank. Do I play as the tank? I haven't played as the tank ever, I think.
I love the tank. It's like, I kept seeing that tank, and I was like, where the hell is this tank from? I swear, I'm just like, I keep seeing it.
By the way, the top tier character is literally called Mary Sue.
Like, that tank is in a fighting game with fucking Ruby characters.
Oh, I mean, the real question is why there's Ruby characters in a game.
Well,
dumb.
It was like the Blaze Blue cross tag thing, and it was like the height of like Ruby popularity. So
I can grab it. I can grab her maybe. Can I? How do you grab it again? Oh,
I don't think you realize how big Ruby is in like Japan, where like it got its own manga and like anime over there.
Stupid tank characters, funny. Oh, I missed. The fuck? That's funny. Man, that is not a good character.
Destroyed by tank.
The nice thing about the tank is that if you dash forward, that's an attack.
Oh my god. I mean, it is a
blitz because you run over.
Blitzkrieg is the strategy being used here.
And you can parry as the tank, of course.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Get fucked. I'm just gonna run over. AI doesn't care. It's kinda stupid.
Oh yeah, when do you want to test the game we'll be playing on Wednesday?
Oh yeah, on Wednesday we're playing Open Morrowind in multiplayer. We can do it tomorrow, I guess. Oh, we can do it later actually, because I'm gonna end the stream right now. I just wanted to show off the game. It's a nice game though. I'm gonna probably make all the channels on Discord and everything to get people up and running. There is a problem with like port forwarding, but I think I have the solution, which is basically we're rolling out on like little Amachi. Which is not Amachi. It's a weird thing. It's like Alf 0 tier and Alf not punch through. It's weird. It's like a thing made by Slack. But it works really well. I tried it. It basically does...
Oh man, maybe one day we could play Saints Row 2 co-op.
Oh boy. That thing is actually pretty cool. because it acts as NAT punch through, and if that doesn't work, it becomes a VPN. So it does like there's a lot of things. It's pretty nice. But yeah, right now I have to find someone to raid. Who are we gonna raid? Salty is streaming, so I'm gonna raid Salty. Raid and this is gonna be the raid message. You don't have to repeat it multiple times.
Wow.
I'm gonna make it his problem now that I fucked up. But I will see
you fucked up. Now you're gonna make someone else think they fucked
up. Of course. Well, I'll see. Well, I'm gonna go and tell him what I wish other people would have told me. How about that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. See ya.
And before we raid Salty, and that's